Good morning, everybody. My name is Harry Jacobs, and I am the North of 60 Gamer, and welcome. And I'm doing something a little different today. I haven't done this in a really long time, and I thought, let's discuss some of the things that I'm backing. And as you can see, I have Scholars of the South Tigris up, and this is a Shem Phillips, and I am a nutcase for Shem Phillips, and this was a no-brainer pledge based on the fact that I had backed the South Tigris game, which is an excellent game, right up there with Raiders of the North Sea, which is my favorite. Um, Really, it's about exploration, and it's a very cool game, and I just want to explore more. I love Shem Phillips, and I love his games. I love the artwork, and I'm really looking forward to a new expansion to this. And usually there's two or three of them, so we're looking for more of these coming up in the near future. So I am backing Scholars of the North Tigris. I did take the Coin Scholar, which gives you the game, the promo pack, and of course the metal coins. I'm a nut for a quality of life in terms of components. But that is one of the games I'm backing. Next up, Adventuria Stories and Legends. I just did another run through of this the other day. They were nice enough to send me the base copy of the game, and because of this was coming up, and I had already owned a copy, and I've done it once before, so actually I have two versions of this game out on my channel. Have a look at that. But basically what you're doing is you're taking on a narrative adventure. And there's two parts to the core box anyway, which is sort of the narrative part of the story, in which case then you're going to take your characters through a bit of a narrative, through some tests based on their attributes, and then that will ultimately end in the boss fight, which is a very interesting mechanic. I would say that Marvel Champions is almost based on this system that they created a few years ago, which is really using cards as mana. So there's really some hard decisions around, do I want to keep that card and play it, or do I want to put it down and use it for mana because it's lost, or power, or stamina, whatever you want to call it. I call it mana because I tap it. Sorry, Magic folks. But I did back this one. Again, I backed the all-in, new stories, new legends. It's a little bit expensive. I am finding that games are much more expensive than they have been over the last year or two. So I have to be judicious on what I am backing. So I'm supporting a lot of what's already in my collection as opposed to buy new games and net new games. So not saying I don't buy net new games, but when it's coming to Kickstarter, I'm really looking for expansions or something in a universe, and we'll talk more about those as we come up in a couple of Kickstarter campaigns. So this is one of the ones I'm backing. If you want to take a look at that, I will post the Adventuria game that I have done in the comments below, so have a look at that. Next up, D-Day Dice. Now, I own D-Day Dice. I own the core box and a couple of them, but here's a really good opportunity to really flesh out everything, because I couldn't get everything. So I got the Quartermaster Pledge, a big pledge again, but I do want to support what I already own, and so this is a great little game. I love dice chucking games. I love World War II, so this was kind of a no-brainer. Again, judicious to my collection. So it's doing very well. 13 to go. It's well over the 8,000 mark, which I think was low purposely in order to just drive the price. And so there was never any doubt that this was not going to back. 964 backers, but I think we're going to hit well over 1,000. I just wish it would be a little bit more delivery, but then November 2023 is probably a bit optimistic based on what goes on in the market now. I would have felt better if they said November 2024 and then delivered it in the new year, January 2024, but be that as the case. Um, this one I'm just going to bring forward is Cooperium. Uh, Devin talked about it this morning in his live feed here at the Hyper Universe. I had already backed it. Uh, this looks like a fun little game. 2 players, 40 minutes, 14 and up. What pledge did I take here? I took just the basic pledge. There is a game which gives you the 4 promo cards, but I didn't think it was worth that much extra to get the promo cards. And I could pick them up as add-ons. This is synergy cards. I love cards. I love deck building. I love this type of layout. I think this is going to be a great little game. This had some good reviews, and so kind of a no-brainer, I think. And so it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. So I am backing this. I take a look at it. I like quick playing games, and the 40-minute mark is perfect. Now I wish there was a solo mode, and I don't know if I saw a solo mode as part of a stretch goal or not. No. Shipping isn't too bad either, $20. But have a look at this. I think it's going to be a great game. Next up, this is a no-brainer. Pulp Invasion Top Standers, one of my favorite series, giving you that 1950s science fiction look at games where you are fighting against the hegemony to basically solve the issue and save the universe as an agent. This is a great game. This is a good opportunity to pick them up all now. Oops, I'm not on the campaign page. I just got the captain. I just need the expansion. I do not need the entire series because I already own it. And in fact, I own a couple copies of it. So I really enjoy this game. It doesn't take up a lot of space on your table. Great for those vacations, such as what I'm going on. Now, this is already passed, but you can pre-order, as you can see here. Really great game. Really enjoy it. And then lastly, who doesn't like Set a Watch? There's no late pledge at the moment. They've had 2 others before it. I just got the all-in pledge. The Forsaken Isles, the Dune running the stretch goals, $76. This is a great game. They got 2 versions of it now. Both of them are really just almost like a tower defense where you're protecting the campfire, and one stays back to keep the campfire lit, and the other ones are out defending the perimeter. And it's a great series. I think it's just a joy to play, and I think that everybody should be enjoying it. Michael Natt is one of my favorite designers, and I have all of his stuff, and I think you should look at more of his stuff as he comes up. Again, a great series, a great campaign, and $220 for the all-in bundle. Thank God I have them all, all the Kickstarters. As I'm saying, is that the prices for Kickstarters are absolutely crazy, I think, and shipping has gone crazy. So I think this is going to be a real expensive year for Kickstarters. I think people are going to make some really good hard decisions on the games they are going to back because of pricing and shipping. I think that the industry is going to have a correction, and we're starting to see that with companies like was it Holy Grail Games going under, Funnigan going under. What was another game? There was another company that just went under. So there's a real adjustment going on that the gaming is now making an adjustment. It had a boom during COVID, and I think that boom is over because of inflationary pressures on companies that they can't make these demands and ship and get things out fast enough. And it's just crazy. And raw materials, of course, that help drive some of these prices, like wood and cardboard and things like that. So that all helps drive these prices up and the market. But this is just for a very quick video. I'm going to get this out. If you enjoyed the information I sent you, kind of what I'm backing, I know it's kind of, I'm really just trying to give you insight of what I'm backing. Maybe what we'll take a look at is some of the Kickstarter campaigns, but really, if I'm not backing it, I'm probably not particularly interested in it. Anyway, if you find this information useful or just enjoy my presence, please subscribe and like. It shows your appreciation of me taking my time out during my day to do something like this for you. I hope you enjoyed it. So that is it for me. I am out of here, going to enjoy my day. I am doing Stellar Expedition, so that should be up in a day or two. So just telling you what's coming up. And then there's a couple really good games hitting my table. Hero's Path, and I think it's Hildegard, which is a kind of a dice narrative story based on cards. So we're going to be hitting that hard in the next few days. So please join me, subscribe, and hit the remind button so that you get those things when they come up. Thanks very much. Goodbye, all, and we will see you